Hello everybody, Jet here, and welcome to my Taurus playthrough in Rise of the Republic, guys, where we are pushing north now. We're in a good position. We're in a couple of wars with these horrible guys who are also at war with the Samites, who are also at war with me in my Rome. Well, they were at war with me in my Rome campaign until I battered them, and these guys over here, the Dranaris. Who again, we've got a fleet, we're fending off, but I'm a little stretched at the moment, being my biggest issue. Have I lost an army? No, I've not lost an army, but we're building up an army. How am I doing diplomatically, actually? How much is he to promote? He's a free promotion, that'll do. Which has sorted us a little bit. Oh, we have some bad guys charging down our side. That's fine. Really? I'm not going to bother. For the very simple reason that we're going to be marching another army back here to batter them. Now, the danger here is if they charge back into my own territory. That said, we can always push up the coast to Neapolis itself, so that'll potentially... That isn't necessarily bad, but I thought Neapolis had been retaken. Obviously not. Now, that's my worry here, is their fleet sailing down, and... Ooh... Rivalry in the Poles. Help Sparta. Weapons in... Yeah. Weapons imports. Okay.
Speak your terms. Give...
Damn, I was hoping I could just force a quick peace treaty with them. Push that way. Okay, we are financially in trouble actually now. That is an actual proper navy. That'll fix our income issues. You guys can push down here. Okay. Do need to burn off some of those mercs, actually. Ooh, I thought they were going to zerg back into that settlement I'd just lost. Now, this is where potentially I can actually force a peace treaty, because if I siege here, they may well give me a peace treaty. That's good. That's kind of what I wanted to force there. The Spartan territory is almost empty. I can't afford to help Sparta. Oh wow, yeah. Things be not good just now. I wish I was a bit closer. I mean, they may well push there, but that's not the end of the world. Let's start pushing out some food and public order buffs. Okay, it's kind of what I was expecting. I'm in too many wars at the moment, which is my real issue. It's not actually great. I could do with forcing a peace treaty. That's fine. That's actually really good. Not good enough for me not to fight it, but I'm a bit shocked. I mean, I guess they've got some spears and they've got some swords. I've got some decent hoplites, some light hoplites here. Also, I've got some proper hoplites, some light hoplites, and some light spears. So actually, I've got quite a tough defensive force, I guess. Sorry, hoplites, as they say.
Spear infantry at your command. General. Hoplites, form phalanx. Spearmen at the ready. Form phalanx. Hoplites ready.
And these guys can sit back, and these guys will all be ready to shoot whoever comes. Hoping they'll funnel down one side or send some around here. But no, this I'm not particularly worried about.
That we mortals must do our parts as well. Fight with honor, and all will be well.
And their cav is going to get battered because it's charging into spears.
Ready and waiting. Slingers.
Which is never good for it.
Spearmen at the ready.
Let's put a line in to reinforce the back of here.
Missiles awaiting targets.
Let's hit the general. Now yeah, he's charging in, which is good for him, but at the same time, not.
Hoplites ready. Spears ready. Hoplites. Ready for orders.
It's fine.
Take aim. Spear infantry at your command. Quick march. As quick march.
You guys can back up here. These guys are going to push around. Basically what I want these guys to do is get in behind them.
Missile infantry at your command. By your command. Missile infantry ready. Missile infantry at
Let's
your
hit them.
Hoplites. General. Ready for orders.
We did this a little too early, so we pulled some of their hoplites into us.
Hoplites ready. Spear infantry at your command. By your command.
You know what, you guys are going to pull around this way. This is fine, I should beat these guys off relatively easily. We're not really struggling here. The range is what's causing us the biggest issues.
Missiles awaiting target.
You guys can actually move over here so we're not getting involved in this.
Hoplites.
This is good. We're holding them here. That's not going to be too much of an issue.
Missile infantry ready. Loose. Advance at speed. For double time.
Get ourselves in range if they're ranged.
Spear infantry ready. Advance at speed.
You're going to push around and charge into the back of them. We are struggling a little here, actually.
Orders.
Okay, let's support these guys.
Loose. Hoplites ready. Quick march. Missiles ready and waiting. Slingers. By your command.
Let's try and hit them. Yeah, my slingers can already. It's these guys who are struggling.
Missile infantry at your command. Slingers.
Oh, it's actually my slingers who are struggling.
At speed.
Let's charge those guys through that gap.
Ready for orders. Hoplites. Slingers. By your command. Missiles ready and waiting. Slingers. Ready for orders. Slingers. Spear infantry at your command. Quick march. Commander. Yes, Commander. Ready and waiting. Hoplites ready.
rip into these guys.
Ready for orders.
Let's just start shooting these guys from the rear.
Missiles awaiting.
You guys can start shooting over back into them.
Up, Bluetooth.
We're holding reasonably there still.
It is. To the glory.
See there, from here, we've got actually a really nice shot into the rear of them where they're not going to be as shielded.
At speed. Slingers. Your orders. Forward.
Those archers are holding surprisingly well. That's perfect. That's what we needed, guys. So we've shot an arrow into the back of their general, which is breaking them now. These guys can push
Spirit commander. Orders understood.
straight into the rear here now. And this will crack the rest of these guys.
Yours to command. Missiles ready and waiting.
Some more shots into here. These guys are getting battered now, and with the shots coming in from their rear, they should start taking lots of damage. But this charge is gonna be brutal.
Hoplites! As you command.
And with these guys also being hit in the rear, that's going to cause them real problems. These guys were still struggling a bit here.
Slingers. Missile infantry ready.
There's the other units break around them here as well, guys. That's really going to help.
At your service.
All we've got to do is hold here, and we're doing that.
Slingers.
The battle is turning in our favor.
Hoplites ready.
Oh, there. Even if they hold now, they're dead.
Or double time. Spearmen ready for orders. Hoplites.
Because now these guys are going to march around the back and charge into them.
Advance at speed. Missiles awaiting targets. By your command. Double time.
So these guys don't know this has happened yet. So theoretically, in the actual battle, they wouldn't know. I mean, the AI obviously knows. Running away through my city. But, you know, they wouldn't know anything until my guys started forming. Obviously, they'd potentially have some guys turned to cover the shields. Oh no, you're not being allowed to escape, guys. Let's chase them down, trap them on that corner, and shred their units, guys. That'll do nicely. Close? Close? There was nothing close about that victory. We shredded them. We got this garrison a bit more experience, which I believe they keep. I don't know if they did in this one, but in some of the later ones I know they do. So we battered their army back, guys. And now we've got their navy to worry about over here, but that I'm not too worried about, actually, because we've got forces to deal with that. Release the captives. I want the cash for the moment. We're going to finish that army off next time, and then we're going to march into their territory. Help Sparta. I want to keep... Sparta is obviously my friend. Ooh, rebellion imminent up here. Yeah.
Ready for orders.
You are welcome. But
How about these guys?
welcome, I suppose.
They will, but I don't think I want to give them a peace treaty yet.
Ready for orders. To victory. March. Wipe them out.
See, I want to press this, because if I can take all of this territory as well, that'll help me. Because currently, obviously we only have half of this territory.
We hunger for battle.
We hunger for battle. At your command. Commander, none will escape.
Let's hit Neapolis. I know I'm leaving a gap behind us. It's an auto. Here was already weakened because Neapolis actually took it back a few turns ago, guys. And it gives me another strong settlement.
Ready for battle.
Now they may even.
Welcome, but expect...
No, not quite yet. So here is part of this. I'm never going to get this entire thing. Unless these guys join me.
At your command. Ready for orders. Recruiting more ships.
Let's get some research going. I need more food. +4 food, extra wealth from agriculture, that'll do. We're now making much more money per turn because of our not because of our peace treaties, but because we've been taking our time a bit.
Much blood has been spilt. I suggest that we agree terms to staunch the flow on both sides.
No, unless they're willing to become my client state. I was never going to accept that. At this point, we're not in the best situation, but we're not in a bad situation. A large group of priests desire to settle in one of your cities. When asked to explain why they seek a new place for the goddess Persephone, they seek a sacred place for goddess Persephone. What shall be done? Accept them, along with the goddess they serve. Rebellion! I don't care.
Commander, laying siege to this. That path is blocked.
Let's take Capua.
In the settlement.
We're approaching the borders of Rome, actually. If Rome still stands.
At your command.
Let's get some more conversion going here. Actually, no, this is already Hellenic. I don't need to worry about conversion. Now, our issue here is we are rather overextended. Will they accept a peace treaty now?
Speak your speech, so that I may go to
I'm
the bars
willing
and
to
wash
offer
away
to
today's
pay them
steps.
for it. I said my allies have big armies around them, so...
Ready for battle. It is an honor to serve. Ready for orders.
Oh, they've double timed as well. I know autoing's a little bit cheaty, but I hate fighting sea battles, guys. We are going to sail up the coast to hit their city.
The waves still
Oh.
open.
No, we're still going to go forwards. We don't actually have to take it. We can just sit off it.
We hunger for battle. Make haste, men.
Oh, we have a couple of skills. Heralds of Triton. Oh, we've got a few things we can do for him. Oh, extra armor. More extra armor. That's not useful for him. Let's push down that one to get the speed. Reducing upkeep costs is always useful, guys. And how are we doing politically? Both factions are happy. Poseidon need a bit more support. I'm a bit poor at the moment. But no, both factions are still happy at the moment, so I can leave that as it is. I'm gonna be a little annoyed if they start taking territory in there. Oh! This is one we're gonna have to fight. I had not expected them to do that, to be fair. I should have. It was daft of me to not. This is going to be a bit tougher simply because they've got more troops. You know what? I might have actually been better sallying forth. They have no ranged. So actually what I'm going to do is once they're engaged, I'm going to try and move my ranged around the back. And you're going to move here to try and get around the back as well.
Missiles, ready and waiting. Your orders. Double time. Yours to command.
We have discovered the enemy's hidden units.
Double time. Ready for orders. Missile infantry at your command. Fire on the enemy. Complete.
That charge was quite vicious, guys. That said, I'm now ripping them to pieces.
Our general is under attack.
Okay, they're sending some more around there, so I probably do want to be quite quick, but I want to keep this guy going down, because if I can kill him, that's going to be a huge buff. Okay, they don't know these guys are here. That's fine. If everything heads down there, that's fine. The second he goes, that's what we wanted. Now move quickly. We want to get everybody behind. My archers can move up there. And you guys can stay here shooting. I know you guys can come. No, because we're going to have people both sides. Oh, whoops. No, I wanted these guys here. Slingers need line of sight. These guys don't. Nice thick ranks and charge. Straight into the rear of them. These guys are holding the line nicely here. And as these guys slam into their rear. There we go. Boom.
Operatives ready! By your command.
You guys can hit this unit on the edge. There we go. We're cracking them. That was a thing of beauty, because they all went down one thing. They should, ideally what they should have done is hit me on multiple flanks and just formed a great big phalanx fight between all the spears, but...
General! Orders understood. Engage!
I'm not going to complain if they want to give me free kills.
General! Ready and waiting. For glory! Operatives! Operatives ready! General! Ready. Commander! Orders. Your order. Operatives phalanx! Operatives! Operatives ready! General! Operatives ready!
Chase down as many as we can get.
Missile infantry at your command! Ready and waiting! Loose! Your orders, Commander!
That'll do. That's enough killed. That 75 for 1,090, guys. It's because they all funneled down. This is the downside about playing the AI. It's not always the most intelligent. But yeah. Release the wounded, the cash, because we're gonna push them off, and I'm hoping to get a peace treaty at some point.
We have much your people might
I will
enjoy.
trade, especially if you're willing to offer me money for it, fellow Hellenic. Sparta is proud of our continuous. Their domination of Hellas is assured.
Yes! Put your backs into it, you men! Set up a blockade!
Really? Yeah, we're gonna sit here and maintain a blockade of them for the time being.
Ready for orders. Advance! Waiting for more orders.
Some heavy cav is gonna be very helpful. I wish you had a mercenaries first option when attacking. There we go.
Ready for further orders.
And we're gonna drop that cav straight off. We've got a level up here for the boss man, who will head over here next turn. What options do we have here? Generally, lots of the Romans have one which have amphitheaters which have no negatives, which is great. These all cost food. That one costs public order. That generates 300 wealth. Extra wealth for slaves. That's the thing. Extra wealth from industry. Extra wealth from everything else. Let's go down the slave route there. Let's knock that one over. Okay. Oh wow, they're sending more armies our way. I need to actually get my guys at Capua moving then. I keep forgetting about them, which is bad. Oh wow, they're sieging us here. Ooh.
At your command.
That's actually not good.
Welcome, but expect scant pleasantries. I lack time to waste. Our wits are...
I might be about to lose my leader, which would be really, really bad. That said, there's a way of potentially...
You have further orders?
None will escape.
Right.
Let them cower like kenneled dogs.
Will this put them in a situation?
Come then, speak.
Really? We've just taken the capital. I can subjugate them. I'm doing a quick save because I'm not sure. Yes! So that stopped our siege. Oh! I hadn't realised by just taking their capital you could subjugate them.
Do not waste time on pleasantries and battle. Agreed. But I do not expect my fellows to find much joy in this outcome.
That was a close call, actually.
Ready for orders.
All my houses are doing reasonably. Neapolis. If Neapolis are willing to give me somewhere, that'd be very good. And we're getting ourselves to the bit where we can start building up again. While I didn't want to do that, guys, that's not the only ideal thing. I'd have preferred to take them completely. It stopped my leader dying. And my leader dying, I assume, would have had a humongous impact.
All I ask is a treaty. I am not proposing that.
Yeah, for now. Accompanied by a famous bard and generous tribute. Really generous tribute. Nice. Sparta is still friendly with us. Let's finish these last Ire Pigeon off.
Please to the settlement. We cannot at your command. Making we hunger for battle.
Alright. Let's level that one up. Are they really raiding my territory?
The blessing of the Olympians upon you.
Right, Neapolis needs to be made into a recruitment centre. Actually means I'm going to swap you out. Public order's fine there. You can stay in Capua. And you can come back up into here. They're our main two things. These guys are good allies. That's not a huge issue. And we can keep our fleet here. What we really need is we need ideally want a fleet on both coasts, but we're not in a position to be able to afford that just yet. I say that, we've got a huge income. Oh, we've got multiple recruitment buildings here, which we don't need now. Oh. Happiness and public order. Let's get back here to tax. And this one's gonna be should be the one I'm always putting on tax. This region I'm gonna try and turn into an industrial hub. Because it's got my gold mines. I don't like their two armies sitting right there. I don't trust them for 1 second. But I've got at least a few turns before they go to war. What? What? I didn't realise they still had an army left. I should have been paying more attention. I have been a complete and utter numpty. This is not going to be a pretty battle, guys.
Support ships at your command!
Many foes here today. So what? Fortune is the
Our reinforcements.
This is
have
not
arrived.
actually going to be being fought in the city, guys.
Hoplites! Hoplites ready! We await your command. At your service! Hoplites!
This is bad.
Quick march! General! Assault ship reporting! Hoplites ready! Orders! At speed! All men ashore! All men ashore! Go ashore!
Oh god, I'm half tempted just to retreat.
Support!
To save troops here, guys. You know what? I'm not going to fight this. I don't want to lose the troops. So we're not actually going to fight this. I'm being a bit cowardly, but I just didn't. My units were just too broken. Now this means my navy and my main army will actually potentially fall back. I may lose my navy, which isn't good faction-wise.
Disengage!
But not losing my leader is more important here. We can pull back into here and build up and finish these goits off. Ooh, cultural suppression. Locals rejoice. That's good. Right, back into here to rebuild and re-recruit.
Sign up, lads, for a good and glorious life!
Right. See, that wasn't bad. General dies in battle. That was bad. Let's level him up. So we married, so we had somebody else. Let's send a few people off on missions. Okay, that'll do for now. This, guys, is where we are going to have to leave this one for now. So, as always, thank you very much for watching. I do hope you have enjoyed this, including my failed to notice their other army. As always, please feel free to pop any comments in the comment section or jump over to my Discord and say hi, guys. There are links to my Discord in the comments and the description, as well as links to my Twitter and my Patreon. Thank you very much for your time.